the deer with the balloon. Okay, so we're back. The game crashed. Everything crashed. Everything crashed. Everything also crashed. There was a minor crit. Let's just play the game. I'll stop being dumb. Oh god, I hope I don't have to deal with this crap again. Okay, so we just have to kill Bilge again, and then these couple of other guys. This. That was much easier. I don't want that. Let's take everything. The bad part is now it thinks everything belongs to him. You know, I don't even want it. I don't even want it. Fuck it. Straight up fuck it. I don't want your shit. What's this? Oh, wow. Okay, there's actually a lot more here than I thought there was. Like these guys. Like them dudes, and their corpses. I think everyone's just shooting them, they don't know where. Bilge is kind of gross. I wonder what Nick's doing. I mean, as long as... Ooh, the moon. I guess as long as he's having fun. That's what really matters. I guess if we're already over encumbered, we might as well be all the way over encumbered. My friend was shot by a sniper. I'll just raise my gun and stand real still. Trappers, I mean raiders, I mean trappers, they were never really that smart to begin with. So, you know, you gotta take that into consideration. I want that loot, but I also don't want to fall in the water and not be able to get back out. Which is what usually happens when you're in the water. You fall in and you can't get back out. Yes, I know you're tired. Calm down. Oh, that's Nick. I almost just shot Nick in the back of the head. Well, it can be both. It can be both lobsters and rocks. Because it was a rock lobster. Where the hell are these? Like, I know there was another dude up here. Where the fuck is he?
Afraid? That's how it starts.
No, I'm just annoyed because I don't know where you are. Pretty sure I just saw that. Damn it, Nick, stop looking like a person. Thank you, Sapsy. I'm glad 1% agrees with me on this. Hello.
I'll find ya.
I know how much I'm carrying, game. And I guess I'll drop some more for the moment. Alright. Come on, let me go. Let me get down here. Okay. Alright, so that's one. That's dose. Where's my dry? Guess I'm switching languages up in the middle of this. Oh, come on. There we go.
How much can it take?
Not too bad. Hi, Nick. Hide nothing. I've been in the same spot for like 10 minutes. You guys are the ones running around like fucking morons. Hello. Goodbye. Alright. So I think that's all of them. I think that's everybody. So let's collect all of our loots. All of our delicious loots.
Anything I can lug for you?
No, I'm okay, thank you. I'm not bothering with the armor. I might as well bother with the armor. If I'm going to be fast traveling, I might as well. I might as well. Hunter's boxing glove. Yep, because the only way to hunt is to go and punch animals in the face. Oh, I guess this wasn't even deep enough to get stuck in the water. That's good. Alright. Let's go back to Old Long Johnson's. I mean, Old Longfellow's. After we dismantle everything. We're just gonna dismantle it over here. Excuse me. I don't really care about the resource game. Like, I don't. I could not give a shit less about building settlements and stuff, so who cares? Don't call Radstags pathetic. They're beautiful, majestic, two-headed freaks of nature. Hey.
Don't underestimate those trappers by the Azalea.
Yeah, they're dead.
The MS Azalea is good to go.
I'll send the work crew over. Listen, I haven't told no one except the doc about my condition. If your offer of help is still open, I could use some advice.
What you got?
Thinking of casting off once the hull's done. Slip out in the middle of the night. But as much as these ingrates drive me to distraction, for the life of me, I don't know why I even told you in the first place.
Many diseases are brutal in the final stages. Before it gets bad, it might be best to end it.
I've thought of that. Figured throwing myself on one last adventure.
Hey, Valentine liked that?
wouldn't come back from. Off with you now. I've work to do.
I mean, that's a little dour, but that's what I think. What can you do with extra hooks?
You ain't armed. You
That's
ain't
silly.
long for this world.
That's
Buy
very
my
silly.
guns now.
Shut up, Alan. No one likes you because you're such a dick.
All your medical authorities.
Like, her final quest is fun. I have to keep that in mind.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
I wonder if I can do the long night masks. And...
Bait shop's got it.
Just get rid of all this crap. Alright, Mr. Allen.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Need
Alan,
some firepower?
show me what you got.
You
Show
got it.
me what you got. I'm never gonna stop saying it, because it's silly. No.
I'm scraping by.
How can the bait shop help you?
Shut up, Brooks.
Let's see what you have.
Happily.
Everybody likes sexual healing. That's like the thing that we do here. Really? Man, he sells stuff for way less. Or he'll purchase this stuff for way less. That sucks. Oh well. I couldn't really give a shit. I'm not worried about any of this nonsense. No
I
caps.
lost my home when the fog rolled in.
Alright.
What kind of person just shoots a man for sport? All those trappers can burn in hell.
Uh-huh.
That trapper who killed your husband is dead.
And it's done. It's finally done. All those lives.
And she, like, becomes a wraith and
all
floats off
those
into the sky.
debts Finally repaid. And it was no son or daughter of Far Harbor who stood up to the island and avenged the Dalton bloodline.
Wasn't this the exact same thing as the ghoul in,
An outsider. A mainland.
Point Lookout?
The final chapter's been written. The story has come to an end. This is a day I never thought I'd live to see. Thank you.
I found a holotape from the last guy you sent to the lighthouse. He thought your whole story was a lie. Is it?
A lie? No, no. It was true. Or at least there was truth in it. Was there a
Figured that would be a speech
harmless
check.
exaggeration as well? Perhaps. But some things are more important than truth.
Oh wow, you
Look
are
at
gonna
you,
get shot
for
right in the head.
instance. You've seen the island's dangers and survived. You've learned something valuable. What's more, the island learned something too. It knows you're not some greenback mainlander who can't tell up from down in the fog. The island will respect you now. And that's more than I can say for most who step off the boat.
Well, my feelings are more important.
I'm less interested in your family revenge story than I am in getting paid.
I see. Well, you're a stranger to our island. Can't expect you to really understand what's important here.
Oh, shut up, you
Now,
stupid
every good
bitch.
story's gotta have a happy ending, right? The hero finds the treasure, saves the sweetheart, and rides off into the
My
sunset.
husband is
Well,
dead.
I'm a little old to leap up on a horse. But I have got something close to a treasure. This is an heirloom that's been in my family for... let me think. Oh, for at least a generation or two.
That's kind of a
There's
shitty
no
reward.
Daltons left to inherit the thing. so it might as well pass on to you.
Yeah, exactly. There's no
Knows this
consistency in this.
Oh, yes. You carry this, and it'll take you seriously. And that's it. That's the end.
I want to shoot her.
I can sleep easy now.
Feelings are more
Knowing
important
there
than
won't
truth.
be any
No.
unfinished business.
Not
when
how
you
it
put me
works.
in the ground. Off you go now. My story's over, but yours, I think yours is only just getting interesting.
Blood letter. Oh, goody. Another random hook thing that I don't care about. Alright, did I save?
Last mistake you'll ever make.
Huh.
There you...
Guess you can't kill her. That sucks. Like, I'm tempted to sell that one out of principle. I'm not going to, but I'm tempted to.
What are you looking at?
Shut up.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
Bring it on, Island.
Where is she?
I can take it.
Ah, she's... Yo, Bertha, wake the
I
fuck
cleared
up.
the lumber mill for you.
Apparently she can't die.
We gotta go see the captain. Here's your pay. People keep leaving the island. But now that there's land to call their own, they'll come back.
You need to learn how to
Always
button a
that
shirt.
word. We're going to turn back the tide. You'll see.
You talked to Cassie Dalton?
Shut up.
Shame what happened to her family.
She's a fucking psycho.
Shipment.
And a
For
liar.
your medical and food needs.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Stranger, you need odds, ends, junk, or knickknacks. You've come to the right place.
Okay, so we walked around here. Why?
Bertha?
Excuse me, ma'am?
Smalls, we got no time for you.
The mainlander cleared out Echo Lake Lumber Mill.
Whatever you're talking about isn't as important as what Bertha's got to say.
We gotta get off the docks, Captain. If you give us some of those Acadian fog condensers, my friends are ready to
Acadian,
homestead
huh?
the lumber mill.
Surviving is about more than taming fog. We gotta stay together, Bertha.
But we're no good here. Harbormen need their own land.
How did the X-Men
something
plot
to
resolve?
protect
I
and
don't.
hold.
I was wrong about you.
What?
Not you. You. Bertha knows this island better than you, Avery. We give folks some condensers, materials, and a chance to build defenses. They'll survive,
Oh
all right,
god, is this more
and thrive.
bullshit build settlement crap?
Could this really work?
I don't see why not. And even if it doesn't, instead of starving on a pier, they die on their own land. Give them the fog condensers, Avery.
Well, I won't stop you, but until we deal with the children of Adam, settling the island again, it could blow up in your face. Come, Bertha.
You might want to check up on Echo Lake. Bertha's friends would no doubt welcome you. And take this. You never cease to amaze.
God damn it.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Shut
Bait
up,
shop's got
Alan.
everything you need.
Alright, so let's see. Now we return to Mitch. Did that. Okay. Let's go talk to Mitch.
Must be 30 years. Or someone can dance like you.
Teddy is just pressed in without his hat. I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Thanks for helping Mitch.
I didn't-
Uncle Ken's lived on his own for a long spell. He's got color.
Please stop talking.
I found Uncle Ken. He's still alive, but he won't come back.
That's cause for celebration.
We were worried about him.
He really is all right. Do you think he's safe?
He's a lot tougher than he looks.
Maybe I should see if any of the locals want a chance to homestead again.
Meh, meh, meh,
As
meh,
tough
meh.
as he is, a few more guns. Here.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now.
Bad camera angles.
I owe you one.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Does that mean I have to... Okay, I gotta go help you, Mariner, again, which I'm okay with. I like Mariner, she's pretty cool.
Mainlander, I got one last idea. Crazier than a box of rad roaches. But that hasn't stopped you before.
What you got?
Hull's got plenty of stopping power now. But if a Mirelurk queen went for a frontal assault...
I'm not sure anything could stop a queen on a rampage.
Might be right, that. But I had an idea. Thicker walls can beat the whole mass velocity force issue. But the bigger problem is acid.
You need a
Only thing
base.
I've ever seen survive a queen's acid are other Mirelurks. The Mirelurks on our islands have carapaces that are extra tough. So you gather up a bunch of the carapaces and lug them back here. Then I'll
Okay.
reinforce the town as best as I'm able.
Where's a good hunting spot for Mirelurks?
Crabs are crawling all over the island along the coast. But you might want to check around Haddock Cove.
I already cleared that out.
Mirelurk carapaces? Got it.
Best of luck to you.
Hull Breach 3. Revenge of the Hull Breach. I don't want to talk to Avery yet, because we gotta do this. I guess I could go back to Haddock and see if they've respawned. Oh, have I? No, I have not dealt with the children of Adam yet. We had Hull Breach, we had Hull Breach 2, Electric Boogaloo, and we have Hull Breach 3, Hull Breachier. Thank you, Royal Blue. Hey, there's some Mirelurks.
Something out there.
Yes, we're not alone.
Alright. Could you not do the thing you're doing? Okay, that's one. I don't know why they didn't offer this in the first place. Because Bethesda writing? I mean, if we're being completely honest.
Someone's coming.
I know, and I shot him in the face and pulled him. I know he's coming because I asked him to come. Come on, Nick, get with the picture. God, what do I pay you for? Seriously, what do I pay you for? Alright, let's go see if that one up there is good enough. Oh, hello. Bam! Right through your knee. What? Oh, there's a rat storm. Cool. Alright, so anyway. Mirror Carapace. Awesome, okay. We got the 3 that we need. I don't care about the rest. Let's see if I can't fast travel away, or if there's too many enemies nearby. Because I don't give a fuck. Like, I do not give a fuck about that one last guy. But yes.
Cutting carapaces is a dirty job. The pay will be worth it.
Dude, I'm already
Got
done.
your Mirelurk carapaces.
God, the voice acting is so bad.
Everything that can be welded, duct tape, or superglued to the damn docks, all there. It might be time, soon, for some big decisions. Hell, not used to talking about any of this. The whole island's falling apart.
Falling apart? We're rebuilding it.
From the fog, crabs, or whatever. And I just keep wondering how many good weeks I have left. 3, 4, 2.
You cannot count.
Are you in any pain? Doc's given me something to treat most of the symptoms. Having a hard time keeping everything down, though. My energy level's not quite what it used to be. And it's only gonna get worse.
You should treasure every minute. Leave it all on the table.
It's hard. Things that used to bring me joy taste like ash. I remember the way things were. Before the news, I was powerful close to tossing the whole lot off my docks. But afterward, there weren't no point in defending my land. Let them come, I guess. And now watching them all squabble instead of lending a hand? Hell, a single finger to help. Don't they realize that all the bickering, for just a little bit more, is a waste of breath?
No.
Isn't there some way we could make things better?
Figured I'd bequeath my land to everyone. I think we've lived alone on this island too long. With some common land, maybe a real community can be formed. Even if they have to be drug into it.
I don't think it's that black and white.
Nothing ever is. After I get the carapaces installed, there's one last thing I want to do. You've been a real friend through this. If you're willing to see it to the end, well, gotta get to work.
Defender's harpoon gun. Okay, cool. Harpoon guns can, go fuck themselves. Alright, hull breachier complete. Yeah, Bethesda's writers are, yeah. Yeah, my hair woman. Your face.
Avery. It's hard to believe before you came here, all hope seemed lost. But now we've taken back homesteads. People are finally coming together. And all of it, it's all because of you.
Well, you're welcome.
My people are so mired with their own
Your
concerns.
people? How come you're in charge?
I don't think they even realize that you saved us. All of us. Anything I give you or do for you, it just isn't enough. But take this, and thank you.
Rescue diver suit. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't really need that. But thanks. For your... Thanks, sure, okay. Okay. Whatever, lady. Oh, right, I leveled up like an hour ago. But yeah, yeah, we don't have to worry about like, being underwater. Alright, so what do I need? What perk should I get? Drug is dialectical, and Noble Main is known for that. I like how you misspelled known. Here, evidence that the Daltons know what you're listening. Knew what you did. I don't know. I'm confused too. I guess I could take this, since I end up being over-encumbered way too damn often. I could finish off some of my, base perks. We become President of the Sea! I like it. I like it. I don't know what perk I want to take. I really hate this layout because I can't see what anything is, really. I can't scroll without having to, you know, move my mouse. I can't use my mouse wheel for it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Bobby pins never break during lockpicking? That would be nice. I don't care. I'll probably end up just taking that. Because we always end up being over-encumbered. They did. They added like 5 or 6 new perk ranks. It's not a lot. It's just a little. Okay, so that's an automatron thing. This is bugged. That's... Alright, let's go to Acadia. Let's finally go to Acadia. There's only a couple, Gamma. There's no new perks, it's just like they added like a rank 4 or a rank 5 or a rank 3 to like a couple. There are, trust me. But there's not a lot. Because I was looking it up on I was watching a video on it the other day. So, let's do a quick save, just in case.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in.
Okay, you're freaky,
You've
so...
entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really?
Oh, right.
I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed.
Dude, the texturing is
and
so
you're free
bad.
to see her if you'd like. Before you do,
Look at
tell
his side.
Do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us.
Thank you, Nick.
Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that.
He is made of
What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know, Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only 2 prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This
Holy
happened
shit.
over a century ago.
It's crazy.
There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We need to get back to why we're here. Kasumi Nakano.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Wow.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these? Or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you're
Well, I am
here
playing a
to
video
us.
game, and this
Tell
is the
me,
quest that I'm on.
Are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to
Hey,
question you,
Sabzi.
but what's the first
Here we go.
memory you have?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
Well, not
No
technically.
memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth.
The game just got better.
Isn't it
Hey,
funny how a memory
Sabzi.
can feel
Exactly.
like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma,
Alright,
disease,
so I'm going to pause
the
this in a sec.
background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
So, here's the reason this whole thing is bullshit. Now, he's going this whole thing about, hey, you don't have any memories, but if we remember, the first thing that we see when we explore the house is we can see the law degree that she has because she was a lawyer before the bombs fell. Now, later on, we meet the robots in the ship. You guys remember the what's it historical ship that I'm blanking on the name of right now? And the captain, who is an awesome robot, and they walk up to us and they're like, "Who are you?" And they do a little scan and they're like, "Oh, name, your name, you know, technically Nora, occupation, lawyer, driver's license number, blah 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 blah." Your information is on record with robots who have no idea who the fuck you were, who have existed before the Institute was even a thing. So as much as they're trying to play this whole morality game of, oh man, what if you're actually a robot? No, I'm not, because there's records of me from before that weren't just made up by the Institute and implanted into my brain, because they're part of the public record from before the war.
I'm not a synth. End of discussion.
I understand. I won't pry any further.
Clearly I'm a
Arcadia
robot
is
clone of
open
myself.
to you.
Obviously.
Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Kasumi is usually working down below, whenever you wish to see her. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss before you go?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No
How do you know about
memories? I spent
Yeah,
a
the Vault
year
Tech guy recognized
just
us too.
sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself
the
what
Brotherhood,
to do,
bitch.
who I was.
Fuck the Brotherhood.
I've been doing that ever since.
They're horrible
Was
monsters.
there anything else?
Like, honestly, they used to be cool, but now they're horrible monsters since Maxon took over.
You should know. The Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human
You have
life.
no idea how much human life was lost.
I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You are from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
Well, I know Nick, obviously.
Yes. Of course. What else can I do for you?
I should get going.
Of course.
I'm not going to mention the Brotherhood.
Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Hey.
I'm all ears. What? Oh, sorry. Got my head full of what Dima was talking about.
How do you know his name?
It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
Before I answer, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll keep. Don't worry. Just need to figure this all out.
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes two of us. I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up. Just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. Never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's gotta be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
What kind of proof would we be looking for?
I don't know. But our best bet is to keep looking into Dima and Acadia.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks.
Yes,
know we
it
don't
is
have
very
much
much
to go
Bethesda
on.
patting themselves in the back.
Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
I mean, honestly, I still think Nick is the best companion we've got, but just, ugh. Shit gets annoying. Alright, where are all these other people that we're supposed to be helping? Where are you at, bitches? Oh, I guess I could have gone all the way. All the others are downstairs. Okay, I'll go there in a minute. I'll go there in a minute, because I got impatient and jumped off like a fool. Okay. What's in here? You.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here.
Because
I
you have
certainly hope
huge
that you'll
ears?
consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
What's his vision?
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you.
Dude, the only
Dima
problem is
has
your
worked
ears.
hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can. But no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory.
Well, that answers that.
It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Okay.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not.
Dude, I
There's
just
a
said...
boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Whatever, dude.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there.
Why is
The
that
point
considered a
is that
success
we
if it's...
already lost
I don't
some
know.
bullets, and I don't want to see that happen again. So,
Like, honestly.
Are you up for it?
If I pass a speech check, why is the answer... I
don't do much for free, Faraday.
Ah, right. Of course. I should have thought of that. How does 100 caps sound?
Fine.
Sure
I don't
thing,
need money.
Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
If only so I can get away from those ears. Oh my god.
You know, I can probably make that terminal talk for you, if you ask nicely.
I can do it. I know how to hack Nick, but I appreciate your offer. I might as well get some technical documents. He wants water damage, hard drive disks. Exactly. Gotta remember when hacking actually mattered. I like how it's removing all the duds that I tried already. It's kind of obnoxious. I hate when it does that. What? They're right there. I must have already done that one. Oh. There's only one left. Alright, memory line, memory integrity 94.7. Interesting. None of that matters. I don't know what any of that means.
Yes?
Shut up, Faraday. Alright, so where's this downstairs?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed.
okay.
Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible. But thankfully, she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
You're a courser.
So you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition.
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths?
Just
and
totally
bring them
ignore her
here?
question.
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute.
But all the
I was
courses are the
tracking a
same
synth,
models.
and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
You don't get to see her. Oh, Jesus.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor.
Dun dun
He's one
dun.
of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him.
Oh
That's
God,
as
you
much help
used
as
a
I can give
slave
you for
name.
now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Used a slave name.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Gosh, after a welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
This place isn't for you. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad.
I think you got
Fast.
careless with that
If
goatee.
there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk.
Wasn't he
It's
just
nothing
asking if
personal.
I...
Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Whatever, rude ass. So that's Mr.
So,
Rude ass.
I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
You're the one who lives here. What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's all rather compelling. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
So, what exactly are you doing?
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing evolutionary trends, compiling data for future generations. I should
Data?
note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance.
Dude, you're a
should you
Gen...
require it. Since Dima has approved of you,
She is a little
I'm
bit
more
bugged.
than willing to offer help.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that.
What can you
about
tell
it.
me, Random Pause?
Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Why do you care?
I suppose I don't, really.
Just not too many visitors lately. That new girl, and now you. That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing
So you're like a
myself.
nihilism light?
Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something.
Dima
I
is
probably won't
great.
have it, but
Dima is
let me know
fine.
anyway.
This way out whacked and wrong leader. Seems that our station has been purchased by the movementarianism. By the movementarians. All hail the glorious leader.
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. You looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
Yo, trade with me, buddy.
Need something?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let's do some business.
Alright, what do you got, buddy? Do you have any good weapons? You got not a goddamn thing. Yeah, screw you and your shit selection. Before I go in there, I want to see what's done.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me.
Wow,
they
rude.
wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them.
How do you know
Would
you're
that
synth?
conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time?
Wow, Gamma, that's racist.
Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
Yeah, so you're a teenager.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth,
Ah.
things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right?
I guess.
That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do
It
some
really
repairs
does,
on
yes.
him. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it.
I'm just
Data models
messing with
Dima
you,
has been
Gamma.
making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts.
Dun,
What
dun,
if
dun.
Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't
This is
had
getting
much luck.
ridiculous.
I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase
How
head
so?
into the laboratory
How so?
at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Yeah, I got into that earlier.
Step aside and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure.
I was a lawyer.
Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
No, it really isn't, man.
I swear someone has the key to that storage room.
I do.
Maybe Cobb? He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
I do.
Hey, every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
I mean, you didn't really have to hide in the first place. I'll do that later. I want to do all this other stuff first. Like, I want that to be the last one. So let's go do the Chase and Faraday stuff first. Faraday stuff first. And we'll mess around on the next floor up. Is it me, or have you completely dropped it? Your parents want you to come back, synth or otherwise? Yeah, pretty much. You just kind of roll from one stupid thing to another. At least I can steal everything here, and no one cares.
Excuse me.
Excuse me? Could you get the fuck out of that bed? I want to talk to you.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
I mean...
You think of the Commonwealth as back home? Aren't you a synth?
Well, certainly. Why wouldn't I? It's where I came from. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
No.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think?
I guess.
I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
Okay. Bye. Does this take me back out? Okay, so that just takes me back to there.
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
In a Bethesda game?
Excuse me.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Were you disappointed with what you found?
I mean, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. If it weren't for Acadia and for Dima, I'd probably be dead. I guess I was just hoping for more somehow. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Okay. That's fun.
New girl, right? Must be, because I don't recognize you.
Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
What's wrong?
We're doing this anyway? Even after saying I don't want to talk? God. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you mean, mind wipe?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a
Oh, look, she's an edgelord.
You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up.
So here I am. Now just, please, leave me alone.
Synths and humans will all get along someday.
Okay, bye.
Just know it.
Alright, was there anybody I didn't talk to?
Hey.
You want to buy something or what?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
All right. Yeah. Take a look.
Alright, what does he got? Hey, old reliable. Thanks. Sergeant Ash? Sure. Alright. Wait, what? No. Alright, let's see. So let's see, what do you have in 4570s? Sure, now what about this other one? I got plenty of fuel. Okay, bye. I guess we will take this time to do some of the quests, because we got about half an hour left. Before we start getting into the fiddly-biddly bits. Yes, I said the word fiddly-biddly, because why not? So we've already hacked this. Hey, Faraday's Journal is here now. Things are bad. Far Harbor and the children of Adam are at the brink of warring with each other, and we're caught in the middle. It's the fog condensers. We just wanted to protect those people from being wiped out by the fog, but the children of Adam think that's an affront to their god. They want the fog to spread all over the island, specifically Far Harbor. And the people of Far Harbor hate them right back. They blame the children of Adam for spreading the fog, even though that's scientifically unlikely. If Confessor Martin was still in charge of the children of Adam, we might have better chances. Dima and the old Confessor go way back. Martin was one that found Dima in the old submarine base, and when Acadia was founded, it was Dima who gifted Martin and his followers with the base to serve as their new home. They renamed the base the Nucleus, and we were originally excited to be working together, making the island a safer place for everyone. But now Confessor Martin has disappeared, and High Confessor Tectus has taken charge. He's a dangerous megalomaniac who wants to destroy Far Harbor at all costs. He's been threatening us to help him. Worse, Dima left behind his original memory banks in the Nucleus when he left to found Acadia. He blames himself for his lack of judgment, but he's too hard on himself. The children of Adam were friends back when Martin was in charge. Those memory banks would have been difficult to transport. Dima had plenty of reason to believe they would be safe locked behind the pre-war defenses that Martin promised to never tamper with. Dima has been on this island more than a century. Anything could be in those memory banks. The children of Adam find a way to access all that data. They could find something that would threaten the whole island. We're running out of time. I've convinced Dima that we need to send someone to get his memories back. Interfacing with Dima's offloaded data won't be easy for someone else, so we're working on a computer program together. The program includes a set of instructions that Dima is going to make to help our agent once they're inside the simulation. Oh god. It'll also need tools to hack through the internal security protocols that the memory banks have. I think we should send Chase, but Dima thinks that's too risky. The children of Adam know her, and if she's spotted, then it's war. We need to send someone else if possible. But who? Alright, got that. Okay, I guess we can report back to Kasune. Alright, I want to do all this other stuff before I talk to him, so let's go do these other quests first. I don't like the new nuclear calling machines. I like the old one better. But whom? I always say to whom, dude. Don't ever say to whom. Jeez, didn't they listen to the Weird Al song? I mean, come on. Can you guys hear me furiously clicking? Trying to get this thing to do its thing? Oh my god, thank you! Jesus. You can hear the clicks. Click, 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 click. Okay, let's go talk books. Yo, Brookie.
So, you went dancing. This island's very confusing.
Oh, hey, suddenly he has no idea about the normal cultures
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
If that synth got lost somewhere on the island, he could be in real trouble. Don't you care about that?
Look, friend, no offense. What I care about is my business.
Alright.
Look, Chase sent me, so unless you want to piss her off, you better lose the attitude right now.
Chase. The name sounds vaguely familiar.
Oh my god, really?
I can't quite place it. Anyway, you want to buy something?
Fine.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's
Well,
real
maybe you weren't
private
such a
information.
fucking asshole about it.
Synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy, maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Wow.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna.
I mean, that was more information than we
Wish
got
I had
about
more to give
Kasumi.
you. He disappeared into the fog, and
Look
I haven't
on her.
seen him since.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way.
Okay,
Just
bye.
be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know.
Okay,
I feel
bye.
like shit about what happened.
Can you stop
I
talking
really
now?
do. I hope you can make it right.
Goodbye, loser. I'm gonna take off these hat and glasses. I like that. Okay, not having a movement speed at the moment. Alright, let's see. I can be lazy and switch to the Beaver Creek lanes. So, Sadsy, as much as I enjoy your silly swears, what was that one for in particular?
Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on us.
That was easy. Auto stim combat armor right arm. Okay. Dude, you just like did a fucking spin move and got back up. The fast travel, but okay. This game, man. This game and all of its silly bugs. It's so poorly optimized.
There's a trail of blood.
Yeah, we never would have found that if it weren't for the fucking Pip-Boy. Never would have found that. That blood's not going anywhere. We got a quick second. We can check out this. Or not, because it's blocked off. Wonderful. Good job, Bethesda. Fallout 4 Zombies would be great at American football. Seems that way. Sorry, pay attention.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
Ugh, they're cannibals?
We survive.
What if it's a Mirelurk man? Hey, that would be a great name for
Oh
a
my god, the
superhero.
sarcasm is so bad.
Or die.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone, a young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah. We found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out. You know, why waste the meat? Here. Well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
I guess this is what Moth meant when he was saying he was carrying around a severed head, and how it felt familiar.
They're here somewhere.
Hi, friend. Fucking cannibals. I'm not a fan of cannibals, sorry. Cool gun though. Alright, so that's done. Kinda sucks, but that's done. Let me go up here real quick. You know, I should really go back and, like, mob the shit out of Cardinal. I like my robot. Does Synth Lawn Pig have preservatives? It's probably really chewy because it's, you know, plastic. I mean, if we're being honest. Okay, so don't have any guns to... So let's see.
Hello? What are you hiding?
Do a long ported barrel. Marksman stock. We're gonna make this a good gun. Got a long scope on there, and... Alright, now that's a respectable gun. Alright. So now that we've got a pretty decent gun from this. Let's put this on 3, I guess. Alrighty. Now then. Where were we? I guess we can... I guess we can get into that. Clickety click 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 click. Come on, come on. Come on. Game. Thank you. God, what a shitty ass one. I mean, I guess they have a whole person. Maybe I should buy some ammo for it, yeah. How much do I have? Well, I got like 300. It's not terrible. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the quest to get the memory banks. And actually, we've only got 15 minutes. Let's turn this one in. Let's just turn this one in for now. Game, if you lock up on me, I won't be so upset. Alright, real quick. So I know where I'm going. Alright. Yo.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible.
I mean, not really.
It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve this. And shall we say 200 caps?
Yeah, alright, wait.
You said this wasn't the first time a synth has gone missing.
Of course not. For someone without weapons or field training, crossing this island is deadly. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there.
Oh, cool. Random gun. Alright, so in that case... let's go see what we can do with this gun. Game. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for who we are.
Okay, that's nice. I don't care. Excuse me. So we're gonna go set up for this next stuff. No mention of the head. Nope. So why did I keep that? Why did I get a head? Why is there lens flare? Like, do we really need lens flare right now? Nice. Alright, I like this gun so far. Does she really need to load all 5 bullets after I've only shot 1? I don't care about the rabbit. I like it from the water. No. No, 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 I want my corpse!
Anything useful?
I mean, some ammo.
Not
exactly subtle,
Don't eyeball me, Nick. Hello. Goodbye. Nice, one shot. The real-life sea lens flare, right? Wait. Did I? Nice job, Nick. Hi, friend. Bye, friend.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
See, she puts 5 shells in every time, even if she doesn't need to. Michael Bay taught me the lens flares are love, lens flares are life. Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Alright, I might as well loot everything here, and we'll go back and drop all this stuff off. Oh man, pompadour wig? Hell yeah. Okay. Cool. You know what? While we're here, let's cook. Just add salt. Wait, I just got an achievement? Cook one of the new Far Harbor recipes. Cool. Punk. What is a pompadour? Is it someone who fights bulls? A pompadour is a hairstyle. Yeah, I leveled up from all that. That's cool. That's pretty cool. So now the question is, you know what I should be doing? I should get the scrapper one so that I get more loots. Pompadour, Matador. I mean, I get where you're going with it, but... Oh my god! Fast travel! Ah, that was my knee. Pompadour, Matador, open the door, get the fuck out.
We heading out?
No, Longfellow, shut up.
Let me light your load.
mean, this already seems pretty decent, but... meh. Alright, let's drop off some stuff that we don't need. Like this blood letter and... I don't know. Some of these pulse things that we're never gonna use. These guys. This exterminators thing that I don't care about. This harpoon gun that I don't give a shit about. Those things. I don't care. Oh man, we can actually wear the pompadour wig? Oh, definitely. Okay, hold on. We have to put this pompadour wig on. Wow, that looks really silly on her. Much better. Okay. Is there a mod that allows you to remove legendary effects and put them on different weapons? I don't know, probably. Open the door, get on the floor, and when I walk the dinosaur. Which version, though, Royal Blue? The original Was Not Was version, or the Mario one? Was Not Was? Okay. Hi, Nick.
Hey.
There's something I can do?
Talk prompt.
Your thoughts?
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Oh, nothing.
Got it.
The Mario one is okay, but come on, Mario movie? Dude, I loved the Mario movie. It was so bad. I still argue that the only good movie adaptation of a video game is the first Mortal Kombat movie. Specifically the first one. Second one was...
I don't think we're alone.
Oh, poor rat stags. Dude, I wasn't even gonna kill you. Sorry, I didn't mean to kill your mate. But seriously, I only need one bullet, but she loads in all 5 and then ejects 1. It's so stupid. You're not even willing to concede that? What? Why not? We're gonna have to discuss this later. The gun devours bullets. Anybody else? Okay. Nom nom gun. And yes, I'm definitely sure there's more ghouls lying around waiting, just... yeah. You've got Vim! Why do I have an itch and it's always in the same spot? Like right under this fucking bra strap? I don't understand it. It's always in the same spot. Every time.
Nice.
Because Mortal Kombat 1 is borderline watchable, but you cannot in good conscience call it a good movie. I said good adaptation, I didn't say good movie. When I say good adaptation, I'm referring to faithful to the source material. And it was faithful to the first game. Okay, look. Because my bra strap is easy. It was faithful to the first game. It had the main cast. The only real difference is that Sonya Blade wasn't locked up in chains the whole time. It had almost all of the actual villains in it. Shang Tsung was the first bad guy, which he was. Not Shere Khan. Shao Kahn wasn't introduced until the second one. And I think the only other thing is that did it have Goro instead of Kintaro, or was it Kintaro instead of Goro? I forget. Either way, point being, it had all this stuff right. It wasn't a good movie, but it had all this stuff right. I corrected myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it was like, it wasn't like fucking box office smash amazing production values, but it was true to the source material. Which, Super Mario Brothers was not. It was like tangentially related. It was like, hey, let's put a guy named Mario in it and we'll pretend that that's a thing. It correctly has Goro? Okay, so Kintaro is in the second game and in the, not in the movie. Yeah. Annihilation was a big steaming pile of garbage. Looks like some shit went down here. New England Vacationer. What's that? Discover 20 Far Harbor locations. Oh. Ayo. Storage drive A, storage drive B. Oh. Hold it on wait. You know what? Let's just get out of here. Oh, that must be the Vim factory. Alright, we'll deal with that later. Ah, yeah, it is the Vim Pop factory. Could have misremembered the movie spots. No. See, the problem is that the Blood Rain game, the first one, took place in, like, hey, World War II, let's go vampires and Nazis. And the Uwe Boll movie was, hey, let's make it a totally unnecessary backstory that involves medieval times. Uwe Boll movies are terrible. That man should be shot in the face with a bird. Like, actual bird out of a cannon, beak first, into his skull.
Yes?
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the two? Really? I somehow thought there were 3.
You didn't say anything about a certain number of them. Is there a problem?
No problem. Not really. I really was rather sure there had been 3. Well, you did your part, so
with the bird.
I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
Alright. So, let's quick save real fast, and now, Mr. Dima.
Hey, Dima.
Did you need something?
Yes.
Well, I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us.
I mean, yeah.
Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
Sabsy knows what's going on.
What are you planning, Dima?
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
What about it, Barbara?
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew...
Alright, I just want to say something. Now, if you look at Dima's face, you'll notice that they just took Nick's model, grayed out the eyes instead of giving him the yellow eyes, and filled in a couple of the spots and removed some others. So if you look at Dima's face, you can still see the spots where Nick's cheeks and his neck, where it's been torn away, or rotted away, or whatever it does. You can see that they filled that in, but they left the lines to show where Nick's face was. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it really takes me out, because if he's got those cheeks, why is there this big, like, scar tissue there? And I want you to look at it. I want you guys to look at it with me and be annoyed.
The base would
Do you
be
see
in
it?
safe hands.
Do you see it there? All along his
needed a
cheek
home.
and the side of his head?
A place to belong, just like I did.
And along
But
his
now
neck?
Martin is gone. And his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We
Good
would
old
give them
Bethesda.
the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world, a safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've
Yeah, I think
loaded
we've
the
done that
program
before.
with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain
We did this with
without
Kellogg.
seeing it for yourself.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little. Just relax then. The program will explain things to you as you need them.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace.
Spoilers, but okay.
If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Alright. So that is going to be where we stop. Setting up to be a recruit for the children of Adam. I think it's a good place to stop. Oh, we should report back to Kasumi first. Let's do that. Let's do that. Then we'll stop. Yo! Bitch!
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be
Children
in
of
those memories
Adam.
that he would
Up
leave
and
them
at 'em.
behind?
Up and at them.
Really something in them that's dangerous?
Oh man, I miss
Do you have a way
McBain.
in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I'm getting paid for all this, right?
Don't worry, I have money. Not to mention the fact that you'll have whatever secrets are in Dima's earliest memories. He lived on the island for almost a century before building Acadia. He has to know about some treasure somewhere, don't you think?
About the children of Adam. What do you know about them?
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth.
Mm.
Radiation worship, something like that. I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why Dima would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not up to something else.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection?
We've done this already.
And the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through.
Man, she's making a lot of leaps.
I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions.
Yep,
Just-
you are.
Well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
So, say I get the memories. What then?
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor, even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure out things from there.
Good luck.
Alright, we finished Where You Belong. I guess we should go see what's in this room then that we didn't end up going into. Best left forgotten. Damn it! Much better.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hello. Nice. Guess this was their armory. And now it's my armory. I guess there's nothing in here. Oh, hello. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop here after we loot all this, because that's what we're gonna do as I talk. So we finished up this little spot. This is a good place to stop in terms of storyline. Like, it's a good stopping point for now. So we're gonna take a break here. I'm gonna save. And then tomorrow, we will pick it up where we left off, and we will infiltrate those motherfuckers down to the Children of Adam after, because I'm going to save right here, excuse me, I would like this used, thank you. After we read through these two terminals, because I'm going to read through the terminals first. Oh, hello. It's not actually a note. Okay. So that's our plan right now. So let's save. And let's exit. So thank you all for watching. We'll pick this up tomorrow and investigate the children of Adam. If you enjoyed, please hit a like. Oh god, Shoshi. Please hit the like and subscribe thing, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.